And we're back, guys. Championship Sunday. I'm your host, Good Energy. Congratulations to Elena Rybakina for winning the Porsche Grand Prix in Germany and the second championship of the day for the main tour level in Rouen, France. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Sloane Stevens, the world's ranked 39th, taking on Magda, the world's ranked 60th. Now, these two ladies have played three times previously, and Sloane has never lost to Linette. In fact, Magda has never even won a set off of Sloane. We saw Sloane take out Magda in Beijing in 2019, even at the Billie Jean King Cup several years ago in Washington, D.C. Very historic tournament. If I'm not mistaken, Sloane won Washington, D.C. previously, but Sloane looks super duper good. She's 14-9 on the year while going 6-1 on clay so far, and right now she's looking very solid early on in this first set. The last couple of years, Sloane has gone 19-6 on clay. She plays very well on clay. A lot of people don't remember, but she also won the Charleston Open a while back. Now, Linette, just about half of her wins come on clay. She's a really good clay player. She's from Poland. We all know that. And early on in this tournament, she looked really solid. I think Linette has played some really good tennis. I mean, we saw her take out Elsa Jacumont, the hometown just monster server. She's a giant. We saw her take out Stevanovic, who's an amazing shot maker between the lines. Arantxa Rus, who's got 34 championships. And Angelina Kalinina, who's always balling hard. That went three sets. And Helena's she's big and powerful. A lot of people, I don't know if you guys have had the opportunity to see her. She's pretty strong. And she's playing a lot of doubles now with the Yana Yastremska, which is pretty cool to see. Sloane, on the other hand, I'm very impressed with the lineup she's beat. The young Peyton Stearns in three. Karolina Pliskova, straight sets. Yuan, who is red hot, her first time being seeded in a main draw. Yuan's won more main tour matches this year than she's done for her entire career. Congratulations to her. And the Frenchwoman, Caroline Garcia Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Sloane looks super duper good. Now, Sloane has been complaining lately that she doesn't know how her ranking just doesn't improve. She's always around the top 40. And I mean, I can tell you why. I mean, she's 14-9 this year. Last year, she went 25-20. 22, she won 18 matches. In 21, she won 26 matches. In 2020, she won 11 matches. In 2019, she won 24 matches. She's going to win more matches this year than any other season in recent years since 2018. Now, she's back with Kamaru Murray, who's an amazing coach. In case you don't know, he has an amazing tennis facility in Chicago. He's giving back to the youth. And listen, I'm telling you guys, the tennis landscape is going to change. I mean, a lot of people aren't aware, but the ATA is the African American Tennis Association. It's the oldest African American sports professional organization in this country. It's over a century, over 100 years old. And a lot of people don't know about that, but we've had some of the best tennis players of all time. We just don't get the coverage, right? So, but we'll talk about that another day. And Kamaru Murray's an amazing coach, and he's so good. Remember in his prime, who was that Spanish player from Puerto Rico? Or, I mean, should I just say, who was that Puerto Rican player that won? She won gold for Puerto Rico, and her and Sloane had a big blow up. I mean, not directly, but it was directed at Kamaru Murray, where he agreed to coach her. But then Sloane decided she wanted Murray back. So then he decided he wasn't going to coach her, the Puerto Rican gold medalist. I'm sorry, that's a bad way to address her. I can't think of her name right now. So Kamaru Murray's a very good coach. I mean, I can't think of her name. So it was drama. It was drama, okay? And she decided she would eventually just retire because Kamaru decided to go back and coach Sloane, whom he helped win the U.S. Open. But nonetheless, I'm going on off topic here. Just want to let you know how good of a coach Kamaru Murray is. I mean, just look at Sloane play. She's a good shot maker between the lines. Sloane is solid. If you're gonna beat Sloane, you really have to beat her. You really have to get aggressive. You have to make shots. You have to use your athletic ability, and I think you have to speed her up. If you play tennis with Sloane, she's going to beat you. Sloane is a good shot maker. She goes these long rallies, and I think she flies under the radar. I don't think people realize how good of a tennis player Sloane Stevens is. She's a really good tennis player. She's got good serve placement. She's not trying to wow you off the court with serve power. It's all about the placement, much like Iga's Swiatek. She places the ball very good. She doesn't make a lot of double faults. She doesn't make a lot of mistakes. If you're going to beat Sloane, you really have to beat her. She is that solid. And I don't think people realize how good of a tennis player Sloane is. I watch Sloane just make ball after ball. She gets ball after ball back, and she doesn't beat herself. And right now, she's doing a good job of beating Magda Linette. Stay tuned for more tennis coverage. This match is getting good, but Sloane is running away with it. She's got multiple breaks already in the first set. It looks like she's going to win the first set 6-1. We'll be right back.